Hi, I'm Stacy McNeal, licensed marriage and family therapist, associate clinical counselor, and doctoral candidate. So what got me into therapy? I'd say being a yoga client, a yoga student myself, I had to learn how to sit still with my thoughts, become very aware of my body sensations and how those influence my mind state, and learn how to cope with those things on and off my mat. I then became a yoga teacher so I could learn more about how that was all working, and then I craved a little bit more structure to that, so I went back to school for clinical psychology. Since then, I've gone back to school again and now have a secondary master's and almost finished with my doctoral work for my PhD in developmental psychology. I work with individuals and couples who are struggling with things like anxiety, depression, trauma, relationship issues, and I also love serving parents, new or hoping to become parents, transitioning into parenthood, or even transitioning into different phases of parenting. My doctoral work revolves around perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, so I love working with parents of all phases, but particularly that adjustment transition. So my approach to therapy is kind of just to balance out the energy level, I'd say, in the room. So if a client's coming in with a very low mood state, I may bring in a little bit of humor, a little bit of lightheartedness as an approach. But if a client's coming in with a lot of anxiety, a lot of high energy, I may come in with a lot of softness, a lot of calmness to try to level that out. And my goal in therapy is really whatever the client's goal is. So if the client's looking to seek more self-awareness, we may explore that. If a client's looking for skills, we may just focus on skills-based treatment. And I know that that may change throughout the course of therapy. So we often just explore how that may change as well. So approaches that I use in therapy, really a hodgepodge, a mix of things. I like to start with mindfulness so that we can get a sense of bodily sensations, some somatic approaches. And that again goes back to my yoga days, my therapy. A lot of that philosophy stems from, I'd say, yoga philosophy, to be honest. And we bring in this somatic practice, this body awareness, to then bring this bottom up processing of how does our body influence our mind and our thoughts, and then becoming aware of how these thoughts are harmful or helpful. And that's a lot of cognitive behavior therapy. We then can apply some dialectical behavior therapy, some skills-based training, and family systems work. And adding on to that, I like to use a holistic lens of a biopsychosocial framework. And that really makes us look at how our environment and our social system influences our overall well-being. So me outside of therapy, I'd say, well, practice what you preach. So yes, I teach yoga for fun, and I also try to still be a student in all the ways. I'm a yoga student. I am a student in education. I am a mom, still learning how to be a mom in all the different phases of life. I am a partner. I love to explore California and be outdoors.